Hello, I'm Justin Tan. Welcome to UON News. How safe are university students living on campus? Amidst allegations about the toxic culture of hazing rituals, we take a closer look at what life in a university college is really like. And a warning, some viewers may find footage in this report disturbing.
Excessive drinking and humiliating behaviour. Earlier this year, activist group End Rape on Campus released vision of these degrading hazing acts. It's alleged students from Evatt House, Edwards Hall and International House were involved, but current residents paint a very different picture of college life.
From my understanding, it was something that happened a couple, 5, 6 years ago, I don't know quite how long ago. Probably hazing back then probably was a bit more normal.
Security also claimed that residential mentors help students feel safe, and that hazing rituals are a thing of the past.
As I was told, that footage is old. That's old footage. Currently, hazing hasn't been an issue. That's all been nipped in the butt.
Despite these assurances, the university conducted an investigation after the footage was released and has now tightened rules for college party planners. Alex Murray, UON News.
Construction continues throughout the CBD of Newcastle, the completion of the light rail plan for 2019. However, the construction is taking a toll on many local businesses, with some owners forced to close their doors. Local government has moved to reassure the public of the long-term benefits of the change, with Newcastle City Council saying the light rail will revitalise the city.
If you look around you, you can also see that removing the heavy rail line means that the CBD is now gradually opening up. And if you look over my shoulder, I find that incredibly exciting.
University students are set to feel the pinch as the Liberal government plans to lower the repayment thresholds for student loans. It comes at a time when the Turnbull government also announced cuts to university funding in the federal budget.
I think what was really disappointing for me in this budget was a profound attack on higher education.
Under the proposed amendments, the threshold for students to start paying back their loans would decrease from $52,000 to $45,000. According to the Australian Scholarships Group, the cost of tertiary education could rise by more than 20% within the next decade. The University of Newcastle has reduced funding to on-campus clubs and societies. The move comes after a reduction in student enrollment numbers at the beginning of 2018, causing an overall drop in university finances. Clubs are in uproar, fearing they might fall in light of these changes. According to the Newcastle Herald, in 2012, the uni generated $40,000 from parking fines. It's no secret among students that a lack of parking space has been a problem for many years. And student representations say revenue from fines should be invested to create more parking space. Security at the university is once again under scrutiny, following a carjacking at gunpoint in March. It follows a string of incidents in the past year, which included a stabbing. Although the university has made efforts to improve security, some residents are still concerned about the safety on campus. A study from the University of Sydney has found that 1 in 4 teens across the Hunter are experiencing body image issues. Mental health workers suggest that early intervention is the key to treating image-related issues.
Incidence of Hunter men with body image issues and eating disorders is on the rise. That's according to an Everybody study from the University of Sydney. Men are often neglected in studies and treatment because they're not identified as having these issues.
It's not seen as problematic because people don't see what's going on inside the person.
The failure to identify body image issues has also contributed to a spike in mortality rates associated with eating disorders.
There's a lot of discussion about the suicide rates in depression and schizophrenia and a lot of those diagnoses, but the research actually tells us that people living with anorexia are the greatest, they have the greatest suicide rates.
Brett Bishard, UON News.
And if you or anyone you know is experiencing body image issues, please contact the Butterfly Foundation. The University of Newcastle has launched its own recording studio to promote local artists. Located in the CBD, Berea Records has already signed 2 musical acts. With the latest industry standard equipment, the studio gives London's Abbey Road a run for its money. To sport, and the A-League semi-finals are here, where for the first time in a decade, the Newcastle Jets will be playing for a spot in the Championship decider. For players such as Jason Hoffman, a number of factors have contributed to success on the pitch.
You know, it'd be a real shame, I guess, and a bit of a black cloud on the season if we were to bow out straight away. So for us, you know, we have to put a little bit of extra significance on the week and make sure that, you know, everybody's motivated more than ever to produce, you know, a good result and see us go through to the grand final.
From brilliance on the pitch to hard work behind the scenes, the faith has truly been restored.
A lot of positive things happening off the field that's generating and getting bums on seats, getting sponsorship dollars in. Because this year we've invested more money in the football team than has ever been invested before.
Meanwhile, Nobby's Beach played host to Newcastle's first Australian beach games last weekend. Over 8 sports were on offer, plus a food truck carnival, a movie screening, and live entertainment. Despite the poor weather cancelling some events, coordinators are hopeful that the games will return in 2019. Finally, a world's first program is receiving national attention for bringing local dads and daughters together. Now in its 4th year, the Dads and Daughters Exercising and Empowered, or DADDY initiative, promotes exercise for dads while empowering young women.
It's the exercise program taking Newcastle by storm. Daddy director Phil Morgan says the program takes a different approach, teaching resilience and critical thinking, changing the way dads and daughters see themselves.
The dads become gender equity advocates, but the girls are empowered to see the world differently.
For girls like Ella, the benefits are already showing.
My most favourite thing is surfing on Dad's belly and batting the ball from the tee.
And it's high fives all round for those involved. Lauren Kemp, UON News.
And that's the news. Head over to our website for the latest in news, sport and weather. But until next time, bye for now.